Hi, so I have here the Hamilton Beach electric glass kettle. That is the 1.7 liter capacity, and you'll notice I have it filled here to the max. And what I'm going to do is demo the boiling of the water. So I have the glass kettle hooked up, and I am simply going to push the on-off switch here. You'll notice when I push the on-off switch, there's that blue LED glow, and it looks very nice. And supposedly it'll take roughly about somewhere between 7.5 to 8 minutes to boil. So you hear the water already boiling now, and it activates really fast, as you can see. So while it's boiling, I want to show you some of the other features of this. I'm going to do a close-up and also give you some of the measurements. So the electric kettle itself is 9 and 3/4 inches tall, along with the base. The base itself is 1/2 inch. And if I go up close and show you the glass itself, that's the thickness of the glass, and I want to avoid the steam here when it comes out. It has the lid, which you depress here and open. Now the lid you cannot take off, and as you can see, there's a mesh there. Now the only thing with the mesh is that if you boil water or if you boil something else, you'll notice there's a gap between the mesh, and the mesh itself is not detachable. You could find a way to unhook it, but it's not very easy. And that's the same thing with the lid. So as you can see with the lid, if I am trying to wash it, it's fine, but you can't completely remove the lid. And you'll notice now it is already, boiling pretty fast, which is pretty impressive actually. So the base itself is 6 1/4 inches, which is a very small profile. Now, just want to comment on this lid. So this is very typical of a lot of the electric kettles, because they don't want the lid falling off when you're pouring the boiling water. So I think that is the rationale behind it. So you won't find many electric kettles that actually have a removable lid, or at least I have yet to find one that is of high quality and with the removable lid. Now this one has over 2,300 positive reviews on Amazon, which is why I got this, just from all of the positive 4-star reviews, 4 or 5-star reviews. Let me zoom into the water so you could see. And if I go from this angle, actually, the back, it's not too much lighting here, but that reveals a little bit of the LED also. Now if you have hard water in your home, obviously when you're boiling water, some of it will be retained in the bottom stainless steel plate, but I think that's fine. There's going to be some discoloration from the stainless steel plate at the bottom that does the boiling. Now the base itself has a retractable, not a retractable, but a hideable cord, and the cord itself is 26 inches long, which is enough for any type of kitchen countertop. So you could actually hide the cord itself by wrapping it under the base here. And the base here is only for the electrical contact. The heating element is actually on the kettle, and I'll show you that when I lift it up after I've boiled this water. So you can see the water's boiling already. Let me zoom in there once again and give you a look at the water as it's boiling. Now this does support, once again, 1.7 liters, and that is 1.8 quarts. This does have the anti-boil dry protection, so the circuit breaker will just trigger after, if it detects that it's boiling dry. So you do have that protection there. You'll notice that the steam's actually coming out now, so it's starting to boil. And that is basically a little bit over 4 minutes already. So this does boil in basically 7.5 minutes to 8 minutes. And I did fill it up a little bit over the max. I'm just gonna wait here. And I do want to go over the model number here. The model number is 40865, and that's for the 1.7 liter. While there is another size here, which is the 1 liter. Now the 1 liter is very small. If you could imagine the 1 liter being just half the size of that. And I'll include both links in the description area of this video, the 1.7 liter and the 1 liter, in case you are interested in the 1 liter also. As you can see, the water already is boiling. And in just 2 minutes, it'll come to a complete boil in less than 2 minutes from this point. Now there is the stainless steel accents on the side. Give you a look at that. Just to give you a better look at the boiling here. It's actually already boiling, as you can see. Okay, so now it's come to a boil, obviously. So there's a reason for why you don't want to fill it out over the limit, and you'll notice how it triggered the off switch automatically, which is pretty nice. But that's really it. That's really what I wanted to show, and I hope this helped, and please subscribe, and thank you for watching.